Most real estate agents don't have a buyer problem. They have a visibility and follow-up problem. There are buyers in every market. Some are ready today, some are waiting for the right home. And yeah, look, some areas have way more buyers that are ready because just a change in market. Others are 6 months away and don't even know they can buy yet. So you can't manufacture a buyer, but you can build a system that helps you find them, educate them, and earn their trust before another agent does. I'm Tristan Almada here. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. If you want real strategies you can use in your business, subscribe, because that's exactly what we do almost daily. So I'm going to give you 10 ways to produce more buyer opportunities. You don't need to use all 10. By the end, pick 1, 2, or 3 that you can repeat consistently. That means you put them into play and they actually start producing things. So number 1 is to reactivate your old buyer leads. And that's, of course, assuming you have old buyer leads, you have a database. Go through your CRM and find the people who stopped responding, decided to wait, could not qualify at the time, or just never took the next step, right? Maybe just never responded. Don't send them a weak message like, hey, I see you on my database. I don't know if you ever stopped looking. Are you still looking to buy? Give them a real reason to respond. You could say, hey, a few homes in your price range have recently lowered their prices. Would you like me to send them over by text or email? You could also offer an updated payment estimate or information about seller credits. Or there's one that we use where, depending on what city they're in, that city may have specific plans for first-time home buyers or programs where they're going to give them a certain amount of money. So their plans may not have changed, but the market probably has. I mean, especially if they've been in your system for like 3, 4, 5, 6 years or more. Number 2 is the hold an open house consistently plan. How difficult was that? It's pretty easy. We've talked about this before. I know open houses can sometimes be a hassle, and in some areas they don't work, but open houses, they absolutely still work in most areas, in most markets, because they put you in front of real people who are actively looking at homes. Yes, you're going to have looky-loos, but that's normal. You can't sit in the kitchen scrolling through your phone and expect business either. You can't be dismissive as people are coming through. You have to make them feel great. So promote the open house before it happens. Invite the neighbors. Ask every visitor what brought them in, what they're looking for, and what they haven't been able to find if they're actually looking. Then follow up that same day at the end with something useful, like similar homes. If you've got off-market homes, that's a great one to lock them in. A payment estimate, or like I said earlier, a special program for that specific city for first-time home buyers, if they are first-time home buyers, or an information packet about the neighborhood. Number 3 is to build agent-to-agent referral relationships. People move between cities all the time and states every day, and countries. They move between countries. Other agents need someone they can trust when their clients move into your market. So connect with agents in places that commonly send buyers into your area. And if you don't know where those areas are, well, start with ChatGPT or Claude and ask it to find you. Hey, who's moving into my area? And then reach out to those agents. Let them know exactly where you work, who you help, and how you'll take care of your clients. Hey, these are the 10 things that I do for all of our clients. Boom, let me know if you've got any. I know that you guys send a lot of referrals to our cities because people move there. Like for us, people are moving out of LA into Dallas, into Austin. So they should be reaching out to us. But people from San Francisco are moving down here. People from Boston are moving into our area, and sometimes even Chicago. And don't just ask for referrals. Send those agents market updates, useful videos, treat them as actual clients and customers. Give them local information that they can pass on as well, because they're the ones who are going to encounter these people that need to relocate. So here's where buyer generation starts changing, though. The next few ideas help people discover you before they're ready to call an agent. Typically, number 4 is to create local buyer content. Answer the exact question people type into Google, ChatGPT, and other search tools. What can $800,000 buy you in what city? Blank city. How much are property taxes for this price point, for this city, for this state? What kinds of homes are available in this city? How long is your commute if I buy in this area? What about this area? What should people know about insurance or HOAs or older homes in these areas? You start seeing that content, that makes sense. That's what people are actually searching for. Don't make another generic post saying, it's a great time to buy. Here's my open house. Check out my new listing. It's located here. Oh, we just sold this one. Like, that's good here and there, but I need you to create the answer that someone actually needs. Number 5 is to partner with a strong lender. Good lender shouldn't just take applications. No. They should help you create options, work together on payment examples, seller credit, rate buy downs, down payment assistance, and different loan programs, and turn those options into emails, videos, workshops. Workshops are really good, and personal conversations. So buyers don't make decisions based only on the price of a home. They make decisions based on whether the monthly payment works for their life, what the school is, what are the things to do, the jobs in the area, a lot of things, right? And lenders will also give you opportunities, right? Some people go to them directly and then they look for an agent. Number 6 is to run buyer workshops. Right? Buyer workshops. But don't call it another boring home buyer seminar. Build a workshop around a real problem, like a trending problem. How can I buy before selling my current home? Or can I buy with less than 20% down? How do I move without carrying 2 house payments, right? Or if you want to capture first-time home buyers because you're amazing with it, um, government or state programs or city programs that will help you with first-time with down payment assistance, something along those lines. You can hold the workshop at a local business, inside someone's workplace, online. Teach people what they need. Because if you're teaching them what everybody else is bringing to the table, it's not going to work. Make it feel like a private planning session. That's what people want. People want to know that this is special. Now, number 7 may become one of the most powerful long-term strategies on the list. I know because this is the one I do. Create a YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok channel for people who want to move to your area. Niche down. Show people the neighborhoods, the restaurants, parks, activities, housing, options, costs, traffic, and the weather, and everyday lifestyle. How it is to actually live here, especially if you live there. Answer the questions people ask before deciding where they want to live. And if you don't know those questions, type them into Google. You'll get the other option that says people also ask. Don't make the channel about how great you are because everybody already knows it. Your mom loves you already, right? Make it about what their life could look like in that area. YouTube's especially powerful because a useful local video can continue attracting buyers for years. Instagram and TikTok help you reach people faster. Now that Google's indexing them, they serve a purpose maybe a few months in some cases a year in, but they still serve different things. And remember, YouTube is part of Google, and Google is layering in YouTube videos in the AI overview search. So extremely powerful, right? Zillow's 2025 research found that 41% of prospective buyers said an agent's social media presence made them more likely to hire that agent. right? No surprise there. Your content isn't just getting views, it's helping buyers decide whether they trust you. Number 8 is to become visible in your local community. Obviously, we just went over that, so do that, but attend local events, support local businesses, introduce people to one another, create a community newsletter or a trusted business directory like I've talked to you many times about. This takes time though. So jump into the community by being visible and helping out wherever you can. If you've got kids, it's easy. Jump into those opportunities. If you want to play AYSO as a coach, right? I did that. I jumped into schools. I jumped into participating in different clubs. It just takes time. And if you do enough of them, it starts feeling like you're connecting with the community because that's what it really is about. This recognition. When someone finally decides to buy, you want your name to be one of the people that comes up because you've worked with the community so long. Your name is going to come up. Number 9 is to purchase online leads carefully, right? Don't just be like, hey, I want here, I want here. I want. Paid leads aren't bad. A bad system for handling them is bad. If you buy leads from Zillow, realtor.com, those are the more expensive ones. Google and Meta are less expensive, but again, you've got to have the systems. Google and Meta are more long-term, more top-of-funnel leads. There are other sources too, but you've got to have a system of calling, texting, emailing, nurturing. Don't just chase people with empty follow-up with no value. You've got to send information about the home they viewed, or at least the area they're viewing in. Ask what caught their attention, offer similar options. Off-market homes here. That whole angle works very well if you're able to do that. And then you could just continue to provide value to this big database. And remember, not everybody's coming in and purchasing right now online leads. Google and Meta, we're looking at a 1% conversion over a 3-year span. Zillow and realtor.com higher, depending on your systems. I believe they were around 6 or 8%, which is much higher, but they're also more expensive. So you're not only paying for names, you're paying for the opportunity to start relationships on both of these. And number 10 is still one of the strongest. Reconnect with your past clients and your sphere. Now, you probably thought that I was not going to bring that one up. Well, I did. There it is. Too many agents contact people only when they need business. That makes the relationship feel like an extraction. I don't want your calls to always be about, hey, how are you doing? Just touching base. Oh, by the way, do you know anybody that wants to sell, buy, or invest in real estate, right? Stay connected through the year, but share helpful information, make those introductions, celebrate important moments, invite people to events, big one. Check in without always asking for something. Leave those two separate. Asking comes with asking on its own. Checking in and really caring and giving value is a completely different call, right? Be direct in the right time. You can say, hey, I'm helping a few buyers understand their options right now. Who around you has been talking about moving? That's pretty direct, right? So don't confuse that with the other one. Just checking in. How are you doing? Oh, by the way, now, people will understand the difference, and that's okay. Just remember the rule: 9 times out of 10, you're reaching out to connect with them. You're reaching out to give value. That 1 out of 10 times is when you're going to ask for business. Now, here's a mistake I don't want you to make. Don't leave this video and try all 10 things next week, or write them all down and be like, I'm going to do all 10. Choose one relationship strategy, one online strategy, and one in-person strategy. In fact, I probably would tell you to just choose one and then outline it and say, hey, work on the one that feels the most connected to you, right? Whatever it is, reconnect with your sphere, create 2 local videos because you're great on social, or you're great at meeting people in person, hold an open house or an event, right? You can do those in the next 90 days, split them up, 1 every month. It takes time. Buyers usually don't come from one big marketing trick. They just don't. They come from repeatedly being visible, useful, and available when someone's life finally creates that reason to move. So if this helped you, subscribe to this channel, Your Daily Real Estate. And if you're listening in, please download this whole podcast. This way you stay updated, and share this with somebody you think may need this. Have an awesome day. We'll talk again tomorrow.